Hello, hello, Dangarinos. We're live. What? Very quiet for being live. Who's that? Who's coming? Who's around me? Who's that guy? What are you doing? Good evening.
Hi, Tiger. Can you hear me? Oh.
Out here in open at waypoint 3 of the Enigma Expedition. Look at that plucky little SRV there. What's he doing? We're on a high G world. 3.9 Gs to be exact. What a paint job. A paint job is obviously to confuse sensors. But here we are, and in open, there actually are a few brave explorers here. Joining me in the deep dark dangus of space. Space! Wow. Okay.
Hi, Tiger. Hi, Commander Bouncy Stickman.
Oh, who's this? Scooby-Loo. Scooby-Loo! Did I go restock my SRV? No, I'm SRV-less. And yes, I am going to be headed for waypoint 4, but before I go to waypoint 4, I will be taking a slight detour to this system, the Bluethua system. Bluethua AIA C1410 system. Why am I going here? Because that's actually an asteroid base where I can restock my SRV. I'll be heading up here, and then all the way back down to waypoint 4, taking a huge friggin' detour because of my stupidity in the last stream where I blew up my SRV. Yes, station restock. That is what we're doing today. And then we'll hopefully make it to waypoint 4, which is a blue-white star. Very pretty. Very pretty. Of course, I'm actually tempted, possibly, to even make it to waypoint 5, which is not too far away from waypoint 4 if you think about it. As the journey goes, you can see I've bookmarked a lot of the waypoints along the way. Eagle Sector and the Eagle Nebula. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's a nebula. Nukiwe. Blafone. Blafone. And Kashyyyk, home of Chewbacca. And there, the end goal in sight. Colonia. Place where the DoveEngima megaship awaits us all. DoveEngima, of course, is the commander and the reason for this journey. And if you look in the comments of this video, you will find a donation link to charity. Please take a chance to visit that if you have not. Whee! Whoa! Actually, this is really disoriented, but kind of fun. It would be awesome if I could just give you one of mine. Oh, look at this guy. He wants to give me his SRV. Oh, thanks. But it's okay. I'll get a new one at the next waypoint. See you in the dangus, Commander. Alright, and without further ado, let's take off, you hoser. Now, of course, being a 3.9G world, gotta be careful. Careful. I already blew up here once. Blew myself up again, I'd end up back in Mammon. Just see who this is. Hello. Hello, person. What are you doing here? Sergeant Stubby. Let's give him a little spook. A little spooky spook. And this is how explosions and accidents happen. Spooky spook! Oh! Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ooh, okay. Yeah. No more foolishness! Uh-oh, I can't get away. I can't get away. Alright. To the block! Alright, we are just going to point ourselves pretty much straight up. We're out of here. Oh, 7 commanders. All right. And yes, we are inhibited by 23 mass points. I wonder if that's the planet itself. All right. Bad utensil. What are you talking about, Tigger? That was a friendly neighborhood boop. Nothing bad about that. All right. And we're escaping the G's of this terrifyingly high G planet. You can see here at 47 Upsilon Sagittarion, quite a few stars. Interesting that they are in orbit of the parent star. That's how big this parent star is, as opposed to being their own little subsystems. But this world, 3.9 Gs, 6 Earth masses, and a radius of 7.9 kilometers. Not much to look at, though. Again, hopefully with this Beyond update that we're getting in Q1, we'll see a new planetary generation system result in some prettier looking planets. All right. And we are still just getting out of the gravity well of this system. Bye-bye. Bye, High G planet. Bye-bye. 7,900 kilometers. Thank you, Sticky Man. I can't read. Can't read proper good. All right, our destination is in view. How many jumps do we have? Oh my god. All right, it's just 28 jumps. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'll live. And we're off. Yes, on a new adventure. So yes, we will be heading to restock our SRV before we hit waypoint 4. And hopefully by going off the beaten path, we'll find a few planets to discover and tag for our own naming purposes. I often wonder what is the allure with tags? You know, you go around and tag all these systems. If no one's been here in the 3.5 or 4 years that this game has been out, then why would anyone ever get here after you? Uh-oh. Whoa, we're getting lag there. We're getting lag. We're getting lag. Ah! Slow down! Alright. Please do also tell me if the stream is laggy, because I'm trying some things that might help. Ooh! We do have some planets that are untagged. Oh, 7 Raymond Gerald. How are you today? How are you doing? It's all about the feeling of pride and accomplishment. What are you, EA? EA? Yeah? Can you imagine if EA bought Frontier and put loot crates into Elite? I think I'd that would be what it takes to really get me over to Star Citizen. Here we go, the sweet sound of scan. My initials are actually EA, says Commander Bouncy Stickman. Well, Mr. Microtransaction. To get to know Bouncy Stickman, you really have to grind his trust. Unlock his emotions. And yes, this rocky ice world will soon be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine. Argon rich. Argon rich. Alright. Do a barrel roll. What's next? Blia Eon CBW B6-0. My favorite system. Good old Blia Eon CBW B6-0. It's been a while. Actually, it's been forever. We meet again for the first time. Oh. Alright, yes. And that would be one of my eventual wishes. I wish that we could open our galaxy map in between stars, even though that would probably result in some terrible things happening. Also, we have some Tom Cook music in the background. Get a chance? Go check out Tom Cook's music. You can check him out on SoundCloud by typing in Tom Cook plus SoundCloud in the Googles. I could just link you. I'll put the link in after. I swear. Ooh, and Bleoin Oix. C3B. Now, of course, key thing to do while exploring is just, pop into the system map, see if there's anything interesting. And oh, look! Gas giant that we could claim for our own purposes. I want to just go claim that planet. Nah. Alright. Line it up. Wonderful thing about gas giants is you can scan them from very far away. Hello, David. David Kennedy. 07 to you. 07 on you, sir. Yes, Tom Cook, Miguel Johnson. Some good elite-themed music. Indeed, those two guys have created entire albums worth of elite-themed music. And it's all quite good. That's the crazy part. Is they're quite talented folk. Yeah, Miguel Johnson. I still have to really check out his full anthology of tunes. I've only heard a sort of a smattering.
Sean Coleman says, "Man, I would love to see that planet bobblehead right there next to the star while scooping and just dive in right after it." Yes, of course, he's talking about my little Earth bobblehead. Let me get it in the light. Shake, bobble, bobble, bobble! I say. Okay, that's not really bobbling very good. Living in the 80s, all-time classic. Oh yeah. That song is amazing. And it's not just referencing Elite, it's referencing a lot of 80s movies and 80s culture. Which is all the more appreciated these days, as I feel like when you look at sort of what the mainstream culture is nowadays, there was a lot of talent. Kind of died off after the 80s. By the time we hit 3303, everyone's just mostly harmless, flying around, booping into stations. It's like humanity's peak really has been was somewhere around 1984. Ah, getting leg. All right. Who says exploration isn't interesting? Ooh, a completely barren, never before visited system. Well, we'll grab the star at least. Turn around, head towards the light, Classic looking star. Nothing odd about this one, nothing unusual. Keep it steady. Take a look around. See, there is another star 34,000 light years away, but I'm not willing to go that far. And taking a quick gander at the planets, we have a gray-looking one and a sort of a, what would you call that? Like a rouge, like a beigey red, a pastel pink. Now, this one actually kind of looks interesting. I want to know what it is. We're gonna go visit that. Kind of cutting into our elaborate plans, but why not check it out? Oh, hi, Great Test. Hello. Are you doing a lot of scanning or just high value stuff? Sean, I'm just kind of, well, sort of playing it by ear. I find, if I see something interesting, I'll go check it out. I'm not scanning every system to completion. But if I do see untagged systems, I'll do some scanning to get my name out there. Claim these systems for my own DANGUS purposes. We are closing in on this planet now. Let's see what we can see. Of course, we should probably slow down a little bit. In the perpetual 6 seconds away. Bachelor, come back to the bubble. Humanity needs you against the Thargoid scums. Oh, don't worry about that. I left my friend Bradford in the bubble to take care of the Thargoids. He'll do fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Alright, now, first of all, what is this thing? It is
a rocky ice world. Got some tungsten. Good old tungsten. Totally locked. OG. Just a nice looking planet. Yeah, Clubbard, why don't you head down to the Pleiades and thin out a few of those bugs and see how you fare. Because I am not prepared to fight those things. My attempts to actually tussle with the Thargoids were not very productive. And look at that. It's got a little planet acne there, but very nice surface. And what the heck, let's scan this guy since we're right here. Check it out. Whee! So Brennett says, so this expedition, is there no group of people going together? You all go by yourselves? No, actually, there are a lot of people coming. I think this is probably one of the record expeditions. Great test. Correct me if I'm wrong. But there is a private group called FleetCom where most of the people are. And then, of course, there are several other players playing in private groups and probably coming on their own. But at the waypoints, I've seen quite a lot of people. And it's all very friendly, of course. Group of explorers, not, you know, no combat accidents yet, shall we say. But for the moment, I'm actually heading off the beaten path. I'm not heading to the next waypoint. I'm heading first up here to the Blue Thua thingy. And I'm going to actually buy a new SRV. And Greta says, I heard you had a physical opinion exchange with the solid gravity bearing object yesterday. Yes, I was testing the planet's surface. I was testing the integrity of the ground. And it checked out. It's a good ground. Good, nice solid terra firma. As it so happened. Of course, that did cause me to die, so to speak. But that's why we have insurance. Lol, Planet Act D. Ah! Getting a lag. Well put, great test. 470 participants last time I checked. 470! Wow! Yeah, that is quite a lot. Alright, jumping on. For science! Science in progress. Alright. This would have been just a simple straight line, and look what we have to do to detour. But think of all the additional systems that I'm going to visit. Maybe today will be the day that I find Raxla. Of course, we were having a chat with Proxim yesterday about what Raxla is. I always thought it had something to do with the Thargoids, but apparently they're completely unrelated. And guys, please do let me know if the stream is being laggy. Because every day it's been getting a little bit better. I don't think I could possibly lower my bitrate further, though. And, ooh! All these virgin stars! All for me! Alright, well, let's get into scanning range. Alright. Another good thing to do is to check your navigation menu, and, you know, there could be mega ships or generational ships that might appear here. I think I'll try and nab these two stars. Seems fine at the moment. That's good. That's good news. Because I'm pretty new to the streaming side of things. And I am finding it fun. Alright, and we will jaunt out a little bit to get what this guy is. What does he look like? This is actually a gas giant, isn't it? Oh yeah. Nice big purple blob. I gotta check this guy out up close. That'd be a cool background to put my asp in front of. Guardian's runes appear at 1,000 light seconds as well. Yeah, that's true. They did update that. I remember when that was not the case, and it took forever to find them, even if you had the coordinates. But who knows? Maybe we'll find some barnacles or a Thargoid scout or something along the way. When you're out here in the black, anything is possible. Anything except an easy trip home. Of course, I'm sure many explorers will be making it to Colonia, selling their data and self-destructing in a Sidewinder. That was actually going to be my original plan. I was actually going to take my Diamondback Explorer out here. And then when I got to Colonia, I would blow myself back to the bubble. God, that was a terrible innuendo. Ugh! Choice of words. But, no, I actually decided against taking the Diamondback. And the primary reason against that was basically the Asp had more module space and could hold a bigger fuel scoop. And even though my Diamondback, I was able to tweak about a 50 light year jump range, I didn't want to sit at stars scooping. And the 5A is much better than the 4A. So, I brought Jerry. Jerry, of course, is my regular cruising ship, and I will not blow him up and sacrifice him in Colonia. So I have committed myself to making the journey back. Sean Coleman says, I suicide wandered my way back from... Read, Spatula! Suicide wandered my way back the first time to Colonia. I can read. And by first time, I assume you've been there multiple times. Good on you, Commander. Because I have not been to Colonia yet. I've never been. Although, way back in the day, I did go to Sagittarius A and back. But this is a long time ago. Oop, we're starting to get scans. Scans are coming. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Feed me this data. Yes. Let me slow down because I definitely want to actually check this guy out. Yes, Raymond, words are hard, especially hard. That is the hardest of all words. Right. Let's see, you big purple gamut. It's Planet Grimace. This is going to be good. Alright, let's speed up a little bit. That magical 7-second. There we go. If you are in Super Cruise and you get to the distance where it says 7 seconds away, you will perpetually stay at 7 seconds forever. Oh, well actually you're a little bit more blue than I thought. Looks like a giant grape. Yes, great test. The musings of the mind are quite strong today. Oh, look at that. Planet Grape. I dub thee. Actually pretty nice, though. Actually, I don't know. Changed my mind. Suck, planet. Get out of my face. I don't want to look at you anymore. Alright. There we go. Philosophy. That's not how you spell philosophy. I don't care how you spell things. I don't know how to spell. So I just arrived at Colonia for the second time, Sean Coleman says. Hopefully I'll be around when you all arrive. Is their anticipated arrival date at Dove Enigma? And Greatest responds the 4th of February. Now I myself will actually be away for a little bit, so it'll be... I'm going to be trying to kind of get ahead and then sort of catch up, but I'm hoping I do not miss the end of the journey, which I think will be quite awesome. Grotest. Greatest. Alrighty then. Checking out our system map. Ooh, again, more virgin planets right for the plucking. Boring, but I'll take the star. Just to screw with all you completionist and explorers out there. And I know who you are. I see your names all the time. When I land on a system, see every single thing scanned. Up to the 400,000 light years away or light seconds away. Oh, you're going for it. But no, no, no. When I scan that first star, you'll never have completionists in the system. Excuse me. Alright. And let's continue on this journey. How many jumps we got? 22 jumps. Oh my god. We're not even making any... Could be terraformable. What? Oh. What are you saying, Great Test? This one? Oh shoot. Okay, it's too late. It's too late. I didn't really want it, obviously. I could have wanted it more. Here we are in witch space. The witchiest of space. Alright. Another normal looking star. Oh, the second one. Like the reddish one? Yeah. Well, let's see here. What do we got? What do we got in this system? Whoa, whoa. Some discoveries. We could go out and get this star. No, we're not gonna go that far. Rather go to Hutton Orbital. But look at all these lovely planets here that haven't been tagged. I think we'll take the one non-landable system. Why? Because they get no love. Let's give some love to this little planet here. And speaking of giving some love, go click on that charity link and donate to that Just Giving cause for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. You know you want to. I'm jumping with a 20 light year jump range. You'll be fine. Oh, bouncy stick man, I feel bad for you. What are you bringing a Corvette out? Sean Coleman says, my calling card is when you drop in a system and find all the good stuff has been cherry picked out to 500k and nothing else. I have seen a few explorers like that too. You can tell a lot about explorers from the footprints that they leave behind. The clues are in the cosmos, my friends. But for sure, there are those completionist explorers and the people that just scan the star. People that pick out all the stuff that looks like Earth likes and valuable planets. I want to be an explorer that just scans the moons of gas giants. That's it. That's the only thing. And oh no. Oh no. Woo! That went pretty quickly. Okay. See what you have to offer, my little taquito. What kind of world are you? Are you Raxla? Would it be? I wonder if you scanned... If you found and then scanned Raxla, would it just come up and say, like, Raxla? Like... Would it actually be called Raxla? Or perhaps maybe that's part of the mystery. Right, let's do a little flyby and take a look. Take a look-see. It's kind of shiny. Nice shiny planet. Of course, this is not a landable world. This is a rocky ice world. But one day, hopefully all planets will be landable. I do not know the way to Raxla. Can you show me the way? That is a shiny little planet. Looks like elephant skin. It's been very moisturized elephant skin. Pretty. Alright. Enough of you, system. Moving on to the Blia Eon, Incu B102. Right, and what are you people talking about? Pigs in space. Space pigs. Stream a little choppy now. Hopefully that solves itself. It looks like it's kind of getting a little bit choppy for a few seconds and then not. I can live with that. I can live with that. As long as it's not choppy the whole time like the first stream was, because I was... yeah, if you didn't hear my explanation of that yesterday. Yesterday I was streaming, I had two video sources, so I had two videos pumping into the streaming program right on top of each other. And then I was streaming in full HD. So, Scorbius and Proxim helped me diagnose what the problem was. I was able to at least get this to a watchable state. Oh, look at this stubby little system. You know what? For all you completionist explorers out there, I'm going to get it all. I'm going to nab this entire system. It's going to all be mine. System spatula. FDev, in 500 years, when all the systems have been scanned, Raxla was inside you all along. It's a feature. That's scarily accurate. Scarily accurate. Alright. And yes, we are going to take this entire system. Which I rarely do. Do you get a bonus for that? It would be nice if you got like a system completion bonus. It's possible. We'll find out. That's going to be a No Man's Sky deja vu all over again. Oh, yeah. I still feel bad for Sean Murray. I mean, you know, again, in terms of, like, No Man's Sky, the game, if you were to think of it as an indie game, which really is, it's actually impressive. You know, it's a fun little indie game. Overpriced, yes. When it launched, it was overpriced, 100%, and obviously scant on the features, and poorly marketed. But in terms of being overhyped. But if you just sort of scale back and look at it for what it is as an indie game, it's you know, the game it's okay. The only mistake was really just overselling it, and that is a shame, a true shame. I may go back to it one day when they patch it quite a bit. Jacob Hayden says, "Don't pancake on planets like you did last night, eh? I'd hate to have to scrape you up on." Puts on sunglasses spatula. Yeah. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah. For those of you who were watching the stream yesterday, that was quite embarrassing. I blew up my asp. And then, of course, got to the planet on the second try, managed to land, and blew up my SRV. And that's why I am on my way to an asteroid base way off the journey, the scheduled sort of route to replace my SRV so I can continue along. Good times. Potato chip. Making me hungry. Somebody touch on my spaghetti. Alright. Closing in on this planet. And we have one more to scan. Not a very interesting system to get a full completion in, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. It would be nice to have at least one system that I completely own. Alright. I'm gonna start slowing down. SRV Synth, FDev, please. SRV Synth, oh yeah, that would be, because, I mean, if we could do it with fighter, you know, fighter pilots or whatever, or the fighter jets, why can't we do it with SRVs? Same complexity in terms of parts. If you have a planetary vehicle hangar, why does it not have component manufacturing, like a 3D printer? It's 3304 for crying out loud. Give it the times. Oh, I probably could have scanned these in a different order. That would have been better. Physically correct SRV thrusters, FDev, please. I don't know what you mean, Great Test. What's wrong with them? Do they not accurately and efficiently respond to the exact angles that you're shooting them off? I do like it when they fold up as you get near the ship, and it kind of looks like a, you know, like a dog sort of being all shameful, folding up its ears. What is the expedition? The Circle of the Galaxy one? No, Commander 3 of 9. It is the Enigma Expedition. And of course, this was actually organized by Great Test. And we are heading to Colonia because of a commander named DoveEngima13, who is currently undergoing quite a struggle with cancer. And of course, Frontier kindly actually went and put a megaship in at Colonia called the DoveEngima. And so this whole journey, the whole purpose of this is to get DoveEngima out there to his megaship, which is quite awesome. And of course, in the link to the stream, you will find a link to a Just Giving page where you can find a charity to the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And as you can see by the top right of the stream, we blasted away our first goal of 1,500, and we're hoping to get to 2,500. So help if you can. And let's see here. We have a fully commandeered system with 3 icy bodies. Sounds like my experience last weekend at the Motel 6 with those dead prostitutes. What? What is... Well, that got dark. Alright, let's get out of here. This system's affecting my brain. We got negative space waves here, some dark energy, some dark matter. No one knows what dark matter is, even in 3304. Let's see, what are these people saying here? I think that would be almost too easy. No sense of loss. I always have 2 SRVs, and when I blow up the first one, I'm too scared to use the backup at all. You know, good point. If you could synthesize them, they become immediately less important. Suddenly become Harley Quinn. Onset of space madness. Yes, I know. It happens. It really, truly happens. You start to see things moving in witch space. I think he's Hugh. What is this? Who's Hugh? Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Come, let's not assume. Woo-hoo. How far away is this? Ooh, 177. No. Not worth it. Not worth it. Jumping on. Only 19 jumps to go. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. Oh my god. Not even a quarter of the way there, and I feel already the space madness is starting to set in. It may be the fact that I've now streamed for 3 days in a row. Testing out this new format. And so far, so good. All the technical glitches aside. And terrible, long, awkward silences. High-pitched screaming. Okay. Ooh, look at all these arches. That's a pretty star. Let's turn off those orbital lines so we can... Wait. I feel like something bad's about to... I got a bad feeling about this. Okay. Can we just... Yeah, okay. Probably make it through this guy. I want to fly under that arch. Yeah! Oh, shoot. Okay, you knew that was going to happen. You knew that was going to happen! Alright. Just chill here for a bit. See how the external's looking. Dangus. Yeah! Look at those, beautiful rings. Little stellar... What do you call them? Floofas. Floofas? I don't know. What is my jump range? I would say... Hold on. I would say about 40. Probably 38 because I've got some random cargo. Sorry, I'm just getting a little shot here because this is so pretty. I love how my asp looks like a shark. It's coming out of the ocean. Jump range. My jump range is 38.11 or 40 light years unladen. But as you can see, I am hauling some things to Colonia. Oh wait, I guess I'm not because I blew up. Oh no! Aw, I had a bunch of cargo. Oh well. We'll get some cargo at the station when we get there. Speaking of... Yes, of course, in order to get a 40 light year jump range, you either have to make sacrifice... Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right, I was supposed to get away from the star first. Alright, deploying heatsink. Let's just get back into Super Cruise here. Ooh, look at that. Immediately winterized. How pretty. And this star is already discovered. So, we'll just plonk. See what else is in the system. Nothing. Okay. Then let's get on our way, shall we? To Blia Eon, Uppel, B13-3. Vander Skeleton Jack, friend request. Yes, you can blow up when you land upside down on a 3.9 planet. Yes, Budman, that was me last night. That was my experience. It required me to jump from Mammon to the, basically from waypoint 2 to waypoint 3, twice. But if you think about it, that means I got twice the enjoyment. Oh wait, I'm going to turn orbital lines back on. Of course, I do usually turn those off now when I'm filming, or at least try to. But in this type of situation, I would like to know what's out there. Alright, and we do have another unexplored system. Anything good? No. It's like if you... Ooh. Alright. I'm gonna just scan a random planet. Again, just to screw with the completionist explorers out there. Mess with their minds. Alright, we're not too far away. In the meanwhile, we should also check our navigation panel just for any unexplained mysteries. Potential listening posts. Do you have to land on the planet to get the waypoint for the log? I do not think so, Tato Chip. You're talking, of course, about EDSM. For those of you who don't know, there's a program called ED Discovery and a website called EDSM. And when you put that program on, ED Discovery, it kind of takes the information from your flight logs and will actually allow you to plot a 3D map of your journey, and you can join expeditions, and it'll kind of give you a progress update based on the waypoints that you've actually visited. I believe it only, once you land in that system, it'll track it as you made it there. You don't necessarily need to land at the waypoint, unless you want to, hang out with some other commanders and explorers as you go along the journey, which is probably recommended to stave off space madness. As when I did the journey by myself a couple of years ago to Sagittarius A and back, it gets pretty bad, especially when you are just by yourself and there's nothing like multi-crew that you can do. Just you and the stars. Of course, if you did find someone out there, you'd probably need to change your pants, shall we say? I wonder if I get hyperdicted. Okay, no. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. It is a system that... Ooh, we'll get this guy. Yeah, why not? People will wonder why I did this if they ever stumble on this system. And I'll tell... I'm wondering why I'm doing this, but whatever. It's not like we're in a rush. We're not in a rush to get to Colonia. We're taking our time, enjoying the journey. On the way back, that's where the space madness will set in, because we'll want to get back to the bubble, no doubt, because of something the Thargoids will be doing. But we'll deal with that pain when it comes to it. And Tato Chip says, yes, I'm just going to upload my logs instead of installing the program. Yeah, I guess you can go about it that way as well. I kind of like the idea that it tracks things as I go. Alright, we are closing in on this. I'm not sure. It looks like a gas giant. A very boring looking gas giant, at least from the system map. Hoping that maybe once I really get to know it, I'll see the real beauty. Real beauty of this planet. Although I don't want to stream more than a couple hours. We're only 16 jumps away from our waypoint. I do want to get to at least waypoint 4 today. That would be nice. Someone is live streaming Elite DANGUS right now. Elite DANGUS? That's close. Who's doing that? That's awesome. Market prices in Colonia suck. Ugh. Something to look forward to. Thanks, Sean. I was actually thinking about taking some like Lavian brandy or something like that out to Colonia and seeing if the price was insane. But I do believe that there is a limit, an upper limit on the prices of rare goods, where I think after like a certain amount of light years, it won't get any more expensive. All right, so we're just closing in here. Let's see what kind of planet we're looking at here. Or what kind of gas giant. Ooh, a class 1. Let's check it out on closer inspection. Can I look at you? Let me look at you. Why can't I look at you? Still loading. Whatever. We'll take a visual with my own 2 eyes. See what you look like. See what you're all about. All about. Who's, oh, Simone Capioni. Eee. Ooh. Look at those little, shiny little, clouds there. Goodbye. Yeah, I do feel obligated. When I am tagging planets that have been never discovered before, I do feel kind of obligated to actually look at them, as opposed to just scan them. You know. Colonia used to be good. I kept an alt account there. FDev messed it up, though, says Commander 3 of 9. Ah, damn it, FDev. You and your background simulations gone wrong. I wonder how Daggerus compares to the Dangus. I don't know. Go look at his stream. Report back to me when you've discovered. I can't go look at his stream while I'm streaming. That will probably annihilate my bandwidth. Yes, all of you, go watch some of the person's stream. Look at me. Ooh. Untag system. All right. Do. Yes, I would like to, Eric Hendrickson says, I would like to get another elite account with the commander name of I like the chocolate ones, and travel through the galaxy, only scanning the boring brown gas giants. That's pretty good. Streaming a stream within a stream. Yo, dog. It's Streamception. Okay. Is there anything in here worth tagging? These all look very boring. It's actually almost a symmetrical system. If they only had 2 landable planets there. That actually bothers me. My OCD is going nuts. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out. Leave me. Ooh, a new sector. The M25 sector. ELY E11. Oh, we're already there. Let's see, how close are we? Doesn't feel halfway. I feel like I should be there already. Probably because I'm taking my time and lollygagging and checking out the sites along the way. But sometimes, you know what? That's the better thing to do in Elite Dangerous. When you're exploring, take your time. Look at stuff. Check it out. You never know what you'll find. It's a big galaxy. Yes, so that was a Dangus belly flop. I approve. And says Great Test. Commander 3 of 9 says, speaking of that, you heard from Chocolate Santa anymore after Christmas? Well, as I understood it, he might be a little bit busy right now, given that he's been attacked by Thargoids and all. If anyone doesn't know who Obsidian Ant is, well, what's wrong with you? But for anyone who didn't see his video, a little 30-second video or so, about his station getting attacked. That was quite brilliant. And you need to go watch that now, because it's amazing. Look at this. My own little system. Let's see. Yeah, he's only 677 away. Yay, another complete system for me. They speak Italian, I don't understand it. Basta, non sono quel tipo di ragazzo. Tell them that. I actually don't understand. I'm not fluent. That's the only thing I know how to say. Commander Meeseeks chatting me up in game here. Chocolate Obsidian Santa was the best part of that series, says Eric Hendrickson. And I agree. And actually, yeah, Ascorbius originally wrote the monologue. I tweaked it a little bit and sent it to Obsidian Ant, and he obviously was the one responsible for that performance. But that little Chocolate Santa, the little melting Chocolate Santa thing, that was actually like a stock clip that I found. It actually cost $75. But it was worth every penny. $75 though for a melting chocolate Santa. I have considered just going to the drugstore, trying to find a chocolate Santa of my own and just sticking a hairdryer on him. But I felt like, well, I'd rather pay the $75 than burn my apartment down attempting to melt the chocolate Santa. I know, right? $75 for a chocolate Santa. What was I thinking? But I regret nothing. Remember, we're also talking about Canadian dollars, so you Brits might be freaking out unnecessarily. That's not as bad as you may think. Canadian dollars are even lower than the American dollars. Sweet, sweet data. All right. And we are 13 jumps away from our destination. Actually, to be honest, I don't know quite what I'm going to. I assume it's an asteroid base. But rightly, I have not made this journey since... the last time I made this journey, there was no Colonia. And there were no bases further than the bubble. 60 USD? Yeah, maybe 55, 60 USD, something like that. Which, again, for chocolate melting Santas, seems expensive. I could have downloaded the cheap load quality one, but I also wanted the HD one for some stupid reason. I'm like, I'm gonna... blame is Scorpius. Alright. So what do we got here? Ooh. Of course, this system's already discovered. And rightly so. This is quite an interesting looking system. Actually, I want to check out what's up with this little guy. What is this? Ablative says, it isn't. I was there today. It's a planet base. Ooh. Hopefully not a high G world planet base, as we all know what happened last time. I just want to see what this little planet is all about. This dark, stealthy planet. Not even scanning this for the money. I'm doing it for the thrill of the information. The high middle content world. Interesting. 2.5 Gs. We're staking away from that one. Cool. All right. On to the next. 12 jumps left. Till we can restock our SRV, and hopefully there'll be repairs there. Whee! Oh, that actually makes me nauseous. Can never do that again. Not playing in VR either. I haven't played this. I haven't played Elite in VR for quite some time, but I do have a VR setup. Absolutely amazing. One of the best VR games out there, hands down. Between this and Bridge Crew, that's all you would need to justify getting an Oculus. But unfortunately, when you're trying to use camera angles and stuff like that, VR, not so good. Especially in the SRV, I tend to get really, really nauseous. So depending on whether I'm looking to film stuff or not, I actually have found myself playing less in VR and more just regular. Yes, repair and restock. Woohoo! Is there an LZ for Waypoint 4 that people are meeting at? That is a good question. Once I start getting towards that place, I will probably look at the forum thread for that information. Of course, if you also look below the charity link, there is also a link to the forum thread where Greytest has put a lot of the information, including the waypoints. Does it have large docks? Oh yeah. The largest docks in the nation. Space Nation. Is the other thing worth going to? 27? Nah. Starting to get a little antsy. Waypoint 4 is the rings of a neutron star. Ooh. That sounds actually really cool. All of it. Reading saves lives. Yes, I wasn't specific enough. Yes, Greytest put together a mega thread that literally has all the information. It is good. But reading is hard, Greytest. You have to admit, reading is hard. Got our fiery red star here. Look at that color bleed, man. Oh, okay. Actually, no. Look at where you're going, man. Yeah. Fine. Oh, take you little bleeding star. Little bleeding heart. Okay, no, cut your thrust, cut your thrust, cut your thrust. Thank you. All right, and what are you guys talking about? No LZ for waypoint 4, just rings. Just rings. Indeed, the Type 10 cockpit is amazing in VR. Yeah, the Type 10 looks really awesome. Saw Scorpius landing with it at the last waypoint. Truly one of the coolest looking ships. Especially when you're flying right behind it. Those thrusters, man. Oh, so cool. And Jacob Hayden says, I scanned through it and didn't see anything for landing zones. Figured I'd ask if there were and for any other meetups. Ablative says, Jordy LaForge taught me how to read. Can't trust that guy. Can't know what he's thinking. Man, I actually just... What? Oh, it's Gerby. Yes, Gerby. I do know the way. I have Ebola. Oh, that meme. Ooh, background Christmas music. I like Christmas music when it's out of season. Hate it during Christmas. Oh, this system is long tagged by Big Bad Ned 69 and Snake 1953. Two of the coolest sounding dudes I've ever seen tagging stars. Continuing on to the M23 sector. Just 1 second. You're going to hear a terrible noise, don't worry. Ah. Oh, yeah. Just had to blow my nose there. Blow my nose there. It's a little cold out here in deep space. You mean Gerby's a new one? There's an E on the end. What are you, French? You don't pronounce the last letter of your name. It's Gerb E. Why would you not say the E? Did I mention I'm illiterate? Gerby, Gerby, Gerby. Oh, Gerby, what will be done with you? And also, for you monsters out there, I am streaming an open play. Feel free to come try and blow me up, if you dare. But keep in mind, I got guns. That is all. Anyway, my dog just threw up and it's past midnight and I can't leave her alone. No sleep and no school for me, it seems. Damn, Gerby. Damn. All right. Well, good. Yes. Good night, sir. That's poor doggy. You take her to the vet. Make sure that doggy's okay. Eh? Yeah, eh? Don't you know anything about this great way to speak, you know? Alright. Enough of that. That's racist. It's Canadianism. Aw. Seraph and Chauffeur already tagged the majority of this system. Even the moons. See, that's what I'm talking about, that completionist. Although Chauffeur must have been pretty mad when he saw that Seraph got these two. That's what I like to imagine when I... This is when you get so bored when you're just jumping from star to star that you start trying to read between the lines, the system data. I will show you the way of the Gerby when I meet you in voice one day. Canadian isn't a race. That's right. It's not a race. We like to go at a slow and leisurely pace. Commander 3 of 9 says, no interest in blowing you up, but I was the local Colonia pirate. Every system needs a pirate. I have nothing against pirates. 3 of 9. In fact, I used to get pirated myself, and I kind of miss it. Running the rare trades and getting pirated, and dropping 3 or 4 items, negotiating with them, as opposed to combat logging, which I know a lot of people did. Now, pirates had a tough life, especially since a lot of the problems that kind of prevent piracy from working still haven't been solved. It would be nice if there were more options for pirates, because I think it's a definite profession. Oxy and Plater say Gerb, which is fine, I guess, for an Englishist. For an Englishist. There's a big difference between pirates and murder hobos. 100%.
And I've encountered some murder hobos too. And I think, again, being a murder hobo, there's a fine art where it can be fine. And then there are certainly those ones that just, that's so annoying. Like logging in and blowing up. Like, at least give me a chance to fight back. Make it a fair duel, right? But at the end of the day, Dangus is as Dangus does. It's fine. But I get excited when I see pirates. People try and steal my cargo. Should pull over and find a place to hide in my secret camper van. Probably have tofu, sausage, and vegan cheese. Says Sean Hart. It's very... the imagery there. After messed up Colonia, 90% of the residents went to PG. Aw, man. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about private groups. I mean, again, useful tools when you need to use them. And sometimes you're filming and you want to get together with multiple people. But I feel like there should be just incentivize open. Like, make it so that if you play an open, the credits are multiplied by 2 or something that makes it worthwhile for people to take the risk. Because the most fun I've had in this game is when I'm flying around in open and just randomly encounter other players doing their thing. And so I feel like leave the private groups. Those are useful and necessary, and certain players, that's just how they like to play. But give me some sort of incentive that will draw people back into open, a reason to come into open. Oxy is a murder hobo when drunk. Well, again, there can be good murder hobos. If you're just going around killing people, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Don't tell the pirates. Back when Rio was a thing, I got interdicted by a wing of 3 in my shield tank cutter. They were awful murder hobos, lol, says Jacob Hayden. And yeah, I would be scared if I got interdicted by a wing of 3. But yeah, some cutters and their shields are so insane. There's literally no way to get through those shields. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like an OCD Explorer. To Holy Mac. Let's tag the whole system. There's nothing here for anyone else. Nothing here for me. And we're 2 jumps away! Woo! That time's been flying. Imagine Smeaton runs, but with 2 times payout. Actually, I never did Smeaton runs. Wait, Smeaton Orbital. Where is that? Is it Sothis? Potato Chip got PK'd twice in open this week, and it was kind of exciting. That's what I'm saying. Imagine if the rebuy was halved in open, or the rewards were doubled, or there were access to specific missions that could only be done in open. I think that would at least bring a lot of people back occasionally, if not, you know, for good. Okay, we have another... Wow, this system just keeps on going. And good on you, Ben Ryder. Oh! Oh, yeah. Why am I doing this? I'm taking it. I'm taking this moon. This is so pointless. The only reason I'm doing this is just to get my name out here on that moon. To just confuse people when they... Why would anyone do this? I don't know. But it feels good. I was once bounty hunting and a player wing of 3 vets showed up. And I went, nope, not today, sir. Yeah, you tell him, Kirby. You run away. There's nothing to be ashamed of in a tactical retreat. Fighting 3 people in a you know, an asp. No one expects you. Sean Hart says, I laid out several plans on the forum that were less draconian version of Eve. Nobody wanted it. Well, you know, it's a forum. Forums are different from, I think, the majority of games. I wonder sometimes what percentage of the player base actually goes on the forum. Because I do go on the forum very occasionally.
I don't read half of the threads there. You know, or I'll read the OP of a thread, but not go into detail and look at everything under this. Oh wait, this is, oh damn it, wrong planet. Well, pretty to look at though. Yeah. Nice planet. Good job. But this is the one we want to go to. And we're just going here to grab one moon for no reason whatsoever. He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. Well said, Tato Chip. Kirby says, if you have no chance of winning, why even try? Just get out. Get out. Get out. No, but absolutely 100%. There's no sense in blowing yourself up. Running away can be fun. All right. On to the next system. Commander31 says, I suggested on the forums the rewards should be higher and open. I got called every name in the book by the militant PvEers. But that's the thing, right? The PvEers are probably the guys in the private groups in solo. Right? So what do they care what happens in open? Give everyone else double the rewards, they're never going to encounter those people. It doesn't matter. Just do what makes sense. Don't listen to these small, very vocal people. I think it's a great idea. Incentivize open. Of course, yeah, that'll happen. Ooh, I think we're here. Alright, we got a nav beacon. And I think the easiest thing to do at this system is just going to be to scan that nav beacon. And it's going to let me know everything I need to know about this system. Alright, and we gotta slow down. We are probably... Okay, no, we can do this. We can do this. Alright, we're cutting it close. We're cutting it close. Oh my god. Oh my god! No, we're not gonna make it. Damn it! Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, bye, Gerby. Hope your dog gets better. Aw, poor puppy. Nothing worse than a sick dog. Such a sad thing. Submit. Boosted rolling loop under frame shift is cool. High awake. Oh yeah. That's true. That's the easiest way to get away from pirates. Alright, so where is the actual nav beacon? Voila. Oops. It is here. Lovely. Sean Hart says, they need to create content about being a pirate and a way to keep yourself safe if you're not a combat pirate ship. I 100% agree. The way I see it is that when you commit crimes, it would be awesome if you became more and more visible, like a most wanted list, to specific types of bounty hunters. Like, let's say a bounty hunter was a federal bounty hunter, and you were wanted in the Federation, that you could see that person from maybe 3 or 4 systems away, so that you could be tracked down. That'd be pretty cool. Here we are, Hillary Depot, and the faction there is the Colonia Council. That's interesting. People of Colonia, Colonia Council. We're not even really... We're closer to the bubble than we are Colonia, but it appears that... Wait a minute. When did I drop out of Super Cruise? Oh, because I'm at the nav beacon. What? Am I really that crazy that the Space Madness already set in that I don't even know where I am? Oh boy. A good docking will fix that. A deep docking. Oh, Jesus. Why do I do these things? FSD reboot missiles. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. Is my ship going to be secure at this planet? Better not send any emails while I'm just joking. The only thing I really truly know about Hillary is that NBA Jam 95 you could play as Hillary. Yeah, do not Google deep docking, children. Do not. That's the exact way to get them to do it. Ah, crap. Oh, Oh, look at this. We have quite a lovely double planetoid here. And this is probably the funkiest, weirdest, dumbest way about trying to land there that I've ever... It's gonna work. Just trust me. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Spiral of awesome. I have no choice but to dock here, folks. There isn't much choice when you get out here. Which is actually kind of an interesting metaphor for the subject matter. Alright, come on. I love how you can boost and glide and it has zero effect, but it's fun. So this is pretty far from the bubble. Surprised even anyone lives out here. Basically in Montana. Oh, really? Alright, I'll get closer. My eyes? What's wrong with your eyes, Bouncy Stick Man? Are you alright? I gotcha. I know how to submit a docking request. Just wait till we're in 7.5. And go. Nice. And this doesn't look like a high G world, otherwise I'd be probably screwed about now. And look at this, quite a built-up colony. We got 2 Empire State Building kind of looking, or Chrysler Building or whatever. Yeah. You don't see me coming. Uh-oh. I've caused all these people to Google Jeep docking and probably ruined lives here. Okay, and we are facing the wrong way. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. This is how we dock, this is how we dock. This is how we dock. Alright. And... what? Okay, nope. Just down, down. There we go. Perfect! Perfect landing. And here we go. Restocking, refueling. And we will actually fix our hull, or ship integrity. But the one promise I've made is that I will not rebuy my paintwork until I'm back in the bubble. And this trip is well and done. And I think I am going to sell all my exploration data to make sure that those planets do get tagged. And to pay for some of these repairs that go along the way. There goes my bank account. It's not that bad. Uh-oh. Incoming message. It's the Russians! What is this? Something about a PP party. What? Who would go and have a PP party? Oh, wait. Couldn't be. Wow. Look at all this. Look at all this discovery. Ooh, bonus 36K. What was that? Alright. Well, let's see if there are any missions. It's all just... Oh, mine 14 units of water. Eee. And donate 28 units of advanced medicine. Doesn't seem like a kind of place I'd want to live. Their only mission is, we need water. What do they sell me? Bio-waste. 100%. We're buying bio-waste, folks. I will haul this shit right to Colonia. Alright. And again, I kind of regret not getting a mission from a passenger to take them to Colonia. Where the heck do you want to go? 9,000 light years away, but probably back as well. It'd be wonderful if I could just ditch the space tourists wherever you find them, and they'll be picked up and taken back by someone else. I'd even do that if it would, you know, half the rewards. What? 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 Really? Wow. Wow. That's a crash. Apparently, if you fill your space with poop, it'll crash the game. All right, well, time to load it up again. Oh boy. Welcome to Kapoof. I'd like to say it's only an alpha, but, you know. It's fine. It doesn't crash that much. I actually built my computer with my own 2 hands. Thank you very much. Literally, like I put it together. I bought all the pieces and put it together. It was like building a log cabin, but for modern times. A man's computer is like an extension of his own, well, you know what I mean. I don't even know what I mean. I wish they'd dash up these loading screens. So when's the new stuff coming out? I've been H-Cow for the last 2 months. What is H-Cow? What does that mean? Jeez, yeah. Somebody just forgot to pay the hydro bill there. What is H-Cow? Sean Hart, explain. Oh, I have 2 mouses. Do you see the 2 mouses? One's chasing the other. Ah! Can't get me. Ah! Okay, this is literally pointless. Wait, we don't need to do anything here. It's time to plot our journey to the next waypoint. So here we are at Blue Athua. Let's bookmark this system for commemoration. Oh yeah, I can't. Because I have the limited... I've hit the bookmark limit. So we came from 46 Sagittarius Epsilon. And we must head to HD 175876. Ba-dong! And this is pretty much jump almost, you know, straight downwards. Whoa. But that will put us back on track. And then we can actually start catching up on this expedition. And just 1 second, let me pop up the comments so I can actually see if you turkeys are talking. Oh, Hunter Call of the Wild. Well, that makes sense. I actually just started playing PUBG. The Player Unknown Battlegrounds thing. And I like it. It's fun. Alright. That's kind of a cool sight in the sky. System of suns up there. Bye-bye, Hillary. Good luck. Okay, so unfortunately my next jump is target obscured, but perhaps if I just keep going up high enough, I can just squeak it over the horizon. This planet's pretty small, actually. Alright, screw it. We go to Super Cruise. Yeah, boy! Reach for the stars! The stars! Alright. And now we'll just get that over the horizon. Oh, we're mass locked, that's right. Head above the drop point. And how many jumps are we away? 26 jumps. Alright, so pretty much however many jumps it got here, we're gonna have to make back down So, I mean, look, it could have been worse. I could have had to go back to Maman. Oh, wait. Where am I going? This way. This way. Bye-bye. Bye, planet. Whoa. All right. Oops. I'll take that headlock off. Headlock is, of course, a toggle. And it is one of the primary reasons why I crash into stars. Because I'm looking around. 159. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it that far. It is good even if they aren't new discoveries to scan stars where you are fuel scooping. If you're going to be scooping for a while, then it does make sense. Just once I want to see Cthulhu float by while I am in witch space, says Sean Harp. And yeah, no, 100%. That would be awesome. And, well, I don't normally wear pants when I play this game, so I don't know what that would entice, because I can't really say I would change my pants. I'd have to get a whole new chair. Yeah, at this point, Commander Budman says, at this point, I'm glad you do not have passengers. You're probably right there. Though, you know, a laid-back passenger might be enjoying themselves at this point. You never know. And what's this? What is this? Before you even... Oh, wait. What am I doing that before I ping the system? You gotta honk and then open your system map. Yeah, donkey. Ooh. No. Moving on. The Blie Thua QYZB275. Is this the location of the long-lost Raxla? Or perhaps a neutron star? Oh, I swear I thought I was getting hyper-addicted there. And you just hear that, like, low whistle sound, and it's just like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Alright. Honkin' scoopin', jumpin' scoopin', honkin' scoopin'. Whoa, unexplored. Alright. Well, don't really need to fuel scoop. Again, the 5A fuel scoop, man. Just by passing by these stars, I haven't even needed to stop and scoop. And that is so important when you are, especially when you're heading back. And scanned. One part of me does want to scan some. Wait. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. One part of me does kind of want to scan some of these, but really, I don't think these have any value. It's little boring planets. January 25th. Oh, they're going to be launching that beta for Beyond. The first chapter 1 of Beyond. I kind of like that they're using the chapter sequence for nomenclature. But, yeah, we're finally going to get a new planet generation system. And from the looks of it that we saw at Frontier Expo, oh my god, it's going to make a heck of a difference. Because this is a pretty game. That is one of the things that, you know, despite all the complaints I can make about the game mechanics, I've never, you know, been awestruck in a game as many times as I have in Elite. And ooh, Commander Zarek Newell has come online. The Irvalert of Erevit. He's a dangerous chappie to watch out for. Ooh, that's an interesting system. Looks like this this set of planets is anchored between these two stars. Wait, what's this about temperature? Ah! Go away! Go away! I don't want to use a heatsink yet. Just restocked. And actually, let me make sure. Okay, I do have an SRV. Wonderful. Wonderful. Although, from what I understand, this is not a land meetup at the next waypoint. But there will be eventually. And there are only so many places that you can actually buy stuff once you head outside the bubble. Oh, you can only see Cthulhu fly in Witch Space when you're in a Sidewinder. I see, Sean. Well, I'll have to head back to the bubble and get my Sidewinder and restart this whole journey. Not. Oh, maybe there will be a shipyard on the way. Is there a shipyard on the way? Ooh, 32 objects. Let's see. Yeah, we are... See, even though we're quite far to the bubble here, and, I mean, the amount of stars is quite staggering. But as you can see, there are still many... Oh. Bradley B22, what are you doing here? What are you doing? You left one just for me. You knew I'd be coming. You gave me a present. How thoughtful. Thank you, Bradley. Thank you for leaving this for me. I will take it! Alright. Actually, since there's a bit of a journey here, it's worth doing a little sweep in camera mode. And checking out that DANGUS skin. Oh yeah. Pretty. I'm oh so pretty. Going through the cosmos. The pretty stars and planets. I'll scan them. Alright. Enough of that. So yeah. How's that exploring going? If there is anyone that who's online. See if I can wrangle someone in here. Great Test is playing something. I was gonna say, if anyone is out there wants to join the chat, let me know. Can always move into the Fleet Crom public groups and commence with absolute madness. Although I'm not sure if they want that. The private group chat publicized. There could be murder hobos following this journey, looking for prey. Alright. Closing in here, and we have a Class 1 gas giant. It is mine now. It belongs to me. We'll leave the moons for someone else. For some other explorer to come. Probably not. Those moons will never be seen by another human being because no one will ever come out to scan those. In effect, I have preserved a part of the cosmos. It is now free from humanity. Ugh! So many jumps! So many jumps and we're not even halfway there. This is going to be a long trip. I'm glad to have all you people along with me. It can get lonely out here in space. Nothing but the stars to keep you company. Wow. Alright. And it looks like this system has been validated. By Commander validating. Ooh! Ooh! Meh. That is a DANGUS gas giant. That's a big one. Tato Chip is finishing up engineering on his DBX, and then he'll be catching up to you guys. Yeah, and honestly, that was my original plan, to bring my DBX out, but unfortunately, it was just the fuel scoop that I couldn't do it. When you're used to the 5A, going down to the 4A takes forever. And the last time I went out to Sagittarius, I had a 3A. And that was absolutely brutal. Stars like Hasselhoff. Hasselhoff ain't out here talking to me. He's in his shower talking to a cheeseburger. That's what I wish I was doing. Fine. Purple planet system. Take it. Even though these stars, I don't think they're worth that much. It's not about the worth. It's about getting my name tagged on that star. It's about claiming it. Basically going around marking my territory. Cosmic Explorer beams his rays onto the fire hydrants of the cosmos. And when other dogs come sniffing, they'll know that you were here. They can smell your pee. Oh god, it's getting weird again in here. And yeah, man, I love cheeseburgers. I would talk to my cheeseburger. I don't think there's anything wrong with talking to cheeseburgers. And we have 18 jumps left to go. Oh, C-137 Rick! C-137 Rick is not so thorough. Well, Mr. Sanchez, I'm going to have to scan this gas giant you left behind. Why? Because it's there. Oh man, 17K late seconds. This is going to take a while. That's fine. That's fine. We're enjoying exploration, right, kids? We're enjoying it. This is fun. This is what we do for fun. Because we enjoy this part of the game. This is the best part of the game. Have I always played with keyboard and mouse? Asked Tato Chip. Yes! I've always been a keyboard and mouser. Eventually I do look, probably at some point this year, I'll probably invest in a joystick. But the thing is that I really don't have the desk space right now for a joystick. I have kind of a tiny computer desk. So before I get the joystick, I'm going to need to get a new computer desk so I can house the joystick. And of course, before I get the new desk, my apartment is going to be too small if I get a new desk. So before I get the new desk, I have to get a new apartment. So yeah, basically to get a joystick, I have to move. And that's about where I am right now. But I do plan to do it at some point this year. Find an apartment with a little bit more space. Oh, what am I trying to do here? But yeah, find an apartment with a little bit more space, upgrade my desk, and get a HOTAS. And then make a more permanent setup for my VR. But yeah, keyboard and mouse isn't that bad though. I mean, it has advantages and disadvantages. Disadvantages are mainly in combat. Alright, let's see. No other weird things popping up in this system. Strange mysteries abound. Let me see here, my Pioneer rank has moved to 3%. It's a slim chance I could get... I could end up getting my elite status as a result of this journey. Yeah, bio-waste! Here, FA off is easier with KBM. What's KBM? KBM. Kerbal space things? Kerbal Man? Free fire weapons are better too. Well, let's see what I've got. What I've actually got equipped out here. I've got my thrusters, 6A modified shield generator, an AFMU, a shield booster, 2 railguns, small railguns, but whatever. Well, the size of your railguns that count. It's the aim. Planetary vehicle hangar. Got a frameshift drive, obviously. Fuel scoop, power distributor, multi-cannons, engineered. Cargo hatch, life support, more multi-cannons, engineered sensors. Oh, what's going on? Ah! Slow down. All right, hold on. Watch me turn this into the... Oh, keyboard and mouse. KBM, keyboard and mouse. Oh my god. Oh my god. I should have known that. Sorry. Right. I just do not know the way. You know the way? Alrighty. One gas giant for the bank. Piggy bank. Nothing impressive, of course. Just a plain old class 1. Nothing interesting, really. Yep, mainly hydrogen, a little bit of helium. Nothing special. The most common elements in the whole galaxy. It ain't no special snowflake. And here we have another star. More stars. It was totally unexpected. Ooh. More tagging to be done. I think I'll take this nice gray squashed gas giant. I mean, look at this guy. Does that not look squashed? Okay, I gotta see what this is all about. You mean squashed like Jane Fonda? I know who Jane Fonda is. Did she get squashed? Or what, did she like a purveyor? Did she like shrink and widen? Like an old Italian grandmother? Alright, we're gonna do barrel rolls. Whee! Oh, she is a star. This is true. Or I should say was a star, really. Not. I don't imagine people just maybe 5 or 10 years younger than I probably wouldn't know who she is. My favorite Jane Fonda role is actually in the movie Army of Darkness. They had to remake the plot to Evil Dead 2, essentially, because of rights issues, and they actually cast Jane Fonda as Ash's girlfriend in the intro. Alright. Give me that data. How long is this going to take to scan? Come on now. Alright, Class 1 Anarchy Gas Giant. Actually, because this is so squashed and funny looking on the system map, I need to check this out. I gotta! I'm compelled. Alright. Approaching visual range. Oh my. Oh my. What's this? Coming in too hot? Alright, we'll try and use the gravity to slow ourselves down. Prevents gravity breaking. Yeah, look at that! It is squashed. Oh. Would you look at that? Little stubbers. Hey, little stubby thing. Take off those orbit lines. So what's so special about you? Why are you stubby? What information, what scientific facts can I glean from your profile here? So, it's 44,000 kilometers. That's 31 Earth masses, but very, very low G, 0.65 Gs. Not a very dense planet, is it? 130K surface temperature. It's kind of hot. 74% hydrogen, 25% helium. Nothing special there. Orbital period, 3,564. That's funny. That's almost like 10 times the human Earth year. And then yeah, a bunch of other stuff. Nothing really saying, hey, this one's flat because, it's filled with Jello pudding or something. Some mysteries are better left unsolved. Some things are better left untouched. Oh, I think gas giant landings is something I'm really looking forward to. The way that David Braben describes it really makes me wonder. You did a little weird looking planet. Very stormy, lots of storms. And interesting how, notice how they're all in those sort of different belt-like regions. At the equator, and then sort of at the 45-degree mark. It's almost as if there's something going on. Check the moons. Alright. Why not? Gonna be the checker of moons here. If I could find them. Anything particularly dense? Did I maybe see some of that from the surface? No, probably not, eh? They don't look terribly crazy here. Something that big rotating in 12 hours. Yeah, you know, that's pretty short amount of time for something that big. 31 Earth masses, right? So that must probably be why it bulges at the center, because it's rotating so fast. It's like the centrifugal forces, right? Like, you know, when you spin a top, or when even when you spin a quarter, and it kind of looks like it's bulging in the center, you get that optical illusion. This is where I just expect all of a sudden to be like, "Hi, I'm Michael from Vsauce." Ah! How the hell did you get here? And he'll explain everything. And then you know. Then you can go home knowing, hey, I figured out something today. I learned a thing. My brain is bigger than it was before. But yes, Sean is thinking it might be tidal forces from the moons. And that is a good observation. Yes, indeed. The Earth does bulge at the center due to the moon. As the moon goes around, it kind of pulls everything towards it. Imperceptible from our tiny human perspectives. But it's in the numbers. Well, let's see. What's weird here? So, definitely not this guy. Look at that math. 0.0002 Earth masses. No volcanism. No atmosphere. Boring. And we have much of the same. Pretty much the same. And the same. Well. I feel like this isn't probably... None of these would be responsible for the weird bulge that we're getting here. That's the innuendo alarm. Alright, well... I'm sure one day someone will give me information. Why do you feel cheated, Sean? Because we didn't solve the mystery here? I think we did. I think it's probably not tidal forces, but probably something to do with the fact that planet spins really fast. And there you go. Problem solved. That's science for you. Oh, we can't figure this one out. We'll move on. But realistically, it would be nice to have someone who was like a science guy on here. Not saying I know any science guys. And we got a little fuzzy star here. Probably quite a hot one. Ooh, unexplored. Whoa, look at the size of that big berry. Ooh, it's pretty close to the star. And untagged. Hello, it's Scott Manley here. I cannot do that voice. Tide comes in, tide goes out. You can't explain that. That's the one. It's time to get out of the influence of the star before we heat up too much. This isn't a bakery. All right. Magnets. How do they work? I don't know, Sean. I just stick them up my nose and who knows where they go or what they do up there. Class 3 gas giant. Yeah, it seems to be taking a while for the planetary map to generate, but that might be because these are undiscovered planets. This is the first time they've ever been seen. Computer is processing a lot of things, so just give it a break, right? Oh, wow. That's 665 Earth masses, 5.3 Gs. What a big guy. And moving along. 16 jumps to our destination. Oh my god! Exploration is so much fun. It's so much fun. I wish there was autopilot. Alright, I know. I'm probably going to get crucified for saying that, but I just wish I could set the ship on autopilot, and it tells me, yeah, I'll send an NPC to drive your ship. Come back in 10 minutes. You'll be there. But you'll have no exploration data. Don't get me wrong. Just let me set it and forget it. For those long trips. Ooh. Another unexplored system. Alright, we'll take the star. And I'm actually surprised, because this is, this route that we're on, the Neutron Highway, essentially, a little bit. I would expect to see more people taking stars, and I have run into a bunch, but still making quite a lot of discoveries along the way, which proves that even after, you know, this amount of time that the game has been out, there's still lots that we haven't even seen before. You mean like our oil takers do now? Yeah, I mean, they got like those Elon Musk's working on those like self-driving tankers and whatnot, right? So, I mean, if Earth trucks can do it, why can't spaceships 2,000 years in the future be able to as well? But yeah, I mean, like even if you had to say assign a crew to it, and that crew had a certain statistical chance based on their skill level of working everything up, you could come back to your computer and find out that, hey, you know, you made the journey, but you died 3 times and you have 3 rebuys. And I'd be fine with that. There could be consequences to adding an autopilot system to the game that would, you know, sort of balance it out so that it's not exploited. And wouldn't it be cool if you know, you could know that, like, you could set your ship on autopilot and it would just fly as an NPC? Forever? Well, at least as long as the game is around. Oh yeah, giant tanker ships on the oceans. The Ron Popeye. Popil. Ron Popil. Autopilotomatic. What's that about, Commander Budman? Who's Ron Popile? Popile. Popil? Popile. What's he all about? Is he an oil taker? Last main sequence star on your designated route. Alright. And it's unexplored. Set it and forget it guy. I like his attitude. Wait, what do I have targeted? Am I targeting a gas giant through the star? Oh my. He also sells pocket fishermen and spray-on hair. Sounds like my kind of guy. Is it like, what's his name? The guy from, what's his name? From Slapchop. What's the Slapchop guy's name? Gus? Oh, Gus from Slapchop? That doesn't seem right. The Billy Bragg? No, Billy Mays. Billy Mays here. That's not Slapchop, though. Vince from Slapchop. That's gotta be it. Didn't he go to jail? All right. Let's get away from the star. Mr. Microphone. Yeah, Billy Mays is dead. But wait, Vince from Slapshot is dead as well? Vince had his tongue bit off by a hooker. All right. All right. Did she yell slap chop? The ultimate slap chop, getting your tongue bit off by a hooker. That man is dedicated to his work. Respect. All right, let's see what we got here. So we have to... Let's get that third gas giant. Or we could be considerate and leave it for someone else. I think I want it. Leave only the moons unturned. Actually, you know what? No. You can have it. World. You can have it, other people. Yeah, and so again, for anyone who might have just tuned in, this is part of the Enigma Expedition. I'm streaming my little journey. And for this little leg, I'm heading from waypoint 3 to waypoint 4. However, I've had to take quite a roundabout trip up to Hillary Depot in order to buy myself a new SRV and repair after some unfortunate incidents at a high-gravity world at waypoint 3. And I'm just completing the final leg here. 12 more jumps to waypoint 4. And perhaps we'll see some other travelers when we get there. I am playing it open right now. But when I get to the destination system, I will for sure pop over into FleetCom, where most of the explorers are playing. FleetCom, of course, is a server where you can't kill people. And I prefer open. It's a little more dangus, a little more fun. But for something like this, I can understand. These long distances with no respawn points will make for some interesting griefing. I myself would not want to get blown up at this point. So I probably shouldn't be an open, but yeah. Takes the fun out of it. Actually, let's just look at our galactic map here. See where we are relative to the bubble. As you can see, I've just kind of got out of the bubble. This is really the first leg of the trip. We're approaching kind of a stretch here where the stars will thin out a little bit. And so those 40 light year jump distances will come in handy. Of course, actually now I'm down to about 38 due to a... What was that noise? Okay, maybe it's just the... maybe it's just the music. Yeah, there's nothing out there, right? Ooh. Ooh, little tingles. Tingles on my shingles. Ooh. Alright, what we got here? More unexplored territory. I'm just going to take the gas giant. Come to Papa. Let me scan you. Let me touch you with my sensor tachyon rays. Said no guy who ever got laid. I'll tell you, space is quite the place. Whoa, where am I? What am I? When you hear those engine noises and you start speeding up, and you're just like, uh-oh, what is that? See, out here, the sky has not changed too dramatically. You'll notice things like, you know, I think, was that Bernard's Loop or something? Some sort of nebula. Interesting looking thing. But once we get closer to the core, the sky dramatically changes. Alright, we scanned yet, buddy? Come on. Come on. Can do it. Put your back into it. I really, really wish this took a little bit less time. Alright, what do we got? Last one, gas giant. Woohoo! Let's do a flyby. See if we can get a slight peek at you. Woo! Okay, bye. That went by pretty quickly. I saw some blue. Yeah, I'm pretty getting towards the end of the stream, but I want to get to that destination before I call it quits for tonight. Potato Chip, you're on my way to the lighthouse. Where's the lighthouse? Is that the 4th waypoint? Actually, that's a good opportunity for me to check. Oops, no, okay, no. Do not alt-tab. Oh, actually, speed got reduced. That's wonderful. Ooh. Ooh. Wow, that's a biggie. Let's get out to here. Alright. Gotta nab this star. Oh, the lighthouse was the starting point. Jackson's lighthouse, that's right. Quite a lovely looking neutron star, but you'll find there's actually, and you'll probably encounter it if you leave neutron plotting on. There's a neutron star just before, I want to say, the 3rd waypoint that is wigging out. It's going super fast. Very cool neutron star to look at. Yeah, that is a big planet, but also I'm conscious of the fact that it's oh, actually not that far away at all. Alright, I gotta check it out. Oh wow, I can scan it from here? That is a big one. Let's see what this big boy looks like up close. Oh god. Oh god. Where's the innuendo alarm? Let's just slow down. I'm gonna start scanning that star. But I'd like to check out your stats. Check out what you're all about. 14 Earth masses, 14.6 to be exact. 1.92 Gs. Okay, that's not that bad. No volcanism, no atmosphere. A lot of ice, rock, and metal. Sounds like Norwegian death metal. Yttrium, molybdenum, cadmium, selenium. Got some stuff on it. You know, that would be a cool world to kind of land on if we were trying to get materials. I won't land on it, but I would like to check out what it looks like. Again, just look at the size of that. Like, compared to that star. I mean, that might also be just a very small star, but... And look at that girth! Excuse. Alright, slow down. Slow down. Just let me get caught in your gravity. Is that a question mark? Planet question? Actually is kind of interesting. Almost looks like old school tribal like cave paintings. Like here we see this planet represents when the Thargoids hunted the space buffalo into extinction. Man. Now imagine what this might look like after the planetary generation system that's going to be in Beyond. Alright, time to move on. 10 more jumps to go. Popping that molybdenum. Molybdenum. Man holds up brown paper bag. Talking about huffing molybdenum? 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 Am I saying this right? Do we have any chemists out there? "17 jumps to the first waypoint." Well, I'll tell you something, Tato Chip. Getting out as far as the third waypoint, it was not painful at all. They're actually spaced out really well. Probably thank Great Test for that, for curating an interesting pace to the exploration. Because definitely, you know, if you're just going straight for Colonia with nothing in between, it's going to feel like a long journey. But if you have a bunch of different waypoints and checkpoints along the way, especially where you can meet up with other people, it tends to just make the whole thing a little bit more enjoyable. So I highly, highly recommend going to the actual waypoints and seeing if there are people there. And yes, Great Test. Good. Thank you for organizing this. So far it's been a lot of fun, and it's for a great cause. And again, what's the donations at now? 1,800. Oh yeah, so we're still climbing. Hopefully we'll hit that 2,500 soon. Tell your friends. It is for a great cause. Molybdenum. 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 Okay, now I can pronounce it correctly. Molybdenum. See? I can be factually on point as well. "I've done a trip out to the Rift, so this shouldn't be bad," says Tato Chip. Well, so have I, but yeah, this is further. The Rift is far, don't get me wrong. That one took a little bit of grit, but this one is man, quite a journey. Now imagine if we had to do this in real life. Oh wait, we don't talk about real life in here. There is no real life. There's only space. There's only Dangus. And let's see what we got. You know what? I'm gonna leave this one. "You shall not be gazed upon by any mortal eyes." Bye-bye. This is probably where Raxel was too. I guarantee you. Guarantee you I just blowing past, but that if I had scanned it, I would have been probably the richest man in the cosmos. Tripping the Rift. What was that from? I do kind of remember that, but only like vaguely. The whole run on DVD. Tripping the Rift. It's not Farscape, is it? Which, by the way, if no one's watched Farscape, that's one of my all-time favorite sci-fi shows. Jim Henson. Tripping the Rift was a Comedy Central thing. Well, yeah, I kind of vaguely remember it. I don't think I ever watched it. That's a big star. Ooh. Look at that, he's got bunny ears. What the heck? Looks like some, devil drowning, and he's got one hand raised. The hand even has 5 fingers. Ugh! Seriously, you can see the 2 eyes. Hold on. Yeah, you can see the 2 eyes. Got little horns. This hand's kind of fading away now. That was cool. It's like seeing things in the clouds. Obviously, it's, not real. It's not space madness. We're just having fun. I'm not crazy. Whoa. So this is not landable. And my current theory is that, if it's not landable, that means it might be atmospheric, right? So let's check that out. Because the atmospheric ones are more likely to be potentially Earth-like. Although I think by no means this is going to be an Earth-like world. It's probably just going to be like a dusty gray, icy body of rock. But you never know unless you check it out. Slutty robot lady showed the captain. Kiki's 3PO. That is more and more familiar as you talk about it, but I think I only saw commercials. Oh, slow down. Slow down. Take her easy. All right, let's see what you have to offer. And this is a high metal content world. Perhaps terraformable? Nope, but it has pristine reserves. That's got to count for something. See what you look like. What? Where am I going? Good enough. Alright. Next system. 7 jumps. 7 jumps. Oh, almost there. So I don't know. How about you guys you guys that are watching? Tell me in the comments. What are you looking forward to in this Beyond update? What features are there? The only one that I really know about is the planetary jumps and some new ships. But what have they talked about that you might be looking forward to? The crime and punishment update, perhaps? Farscape, Lex, Firefly, and the Stargate should be a must-watch for ED players. I would add The Expanse to that as well. The Expanse is probably the show that I think gets the most similar to Elite. There's even some flight assist off flying. For those who may have watched that show, may understand what I'm talking about. But very cool show. New material storage. Ah, yes, that's right. I am actually quite excited about that as well. Not knowing what to throw out, not knowing when I might need something has been really annoying. Because I'll end up dumping something to get something else and then realize that, oh, I wish I hadn't dumped that. Having individual storage caps, I think is definitely the way to go. That's definitely a good one. And Tato Chip, you're nervous about the Crime and Punishment update. Yes, me too. To be honest, it feels to me a little bit like the Crime and Punishment update is sort of a band-aid, if you will, than a redesign. I mean, again, I'm like open to see how it works. Give it a chance. Let's see it in action before we judge it. But I was hoping for a little bit more of a rework, but who knows? And the overhaul of the engineers, yeah, I agree. Not huge on the current system. Though I think the part that they're overhauling is not necessarily the part that I think they need to overhaul in terms of, you know, materials and whatnot. But anyway, I mean, any improvement is welcome from the engineers. But it's still quite grindy. And that's kind of what I wish they would focus on solving. Like maybe material storage, or you could, you know, ship materials. It's probably a water world, but I gotta go check it out. And Sean Hart says, right now, it looks like they just did the punishment part and not so much the crime part. And that's 100% agree. Is that they need to make criminal activity a viable, playable option just as much as doing good things. It needs to be reward on that side. So that people can actually play as a pirate character and not feel absolutely terrible. You think that's an Earth-like, Bubman? Well, I think so too, but many times I've been hopeful, and then it turns out to be a damn water world. Either or. We're about to find out. And yeah, making materials easily available and more storage would help. And materials trading. You know, I'd like to be able to give 7 or 8 common materials to get a rare material. I would love to see something like that as well, like material synthesis. So that, you know, you can do something with all that carbon and iron that you've found. Turn it into aluminum or, you know, combine 7 different types to create a rare. So that'd be kind of cool. It's more like the, think of like Diablo gems or whatever. Like, I think that would be fair enough. Oh! What is this? What are you? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. 31,000 light seconds. It'll be worth it if it's an Earth-like. Hate to say it, but make the engineers more like crafting in WoW. I've not actually played WoW, but sure. It should be like, it should feel like a crafting system, is I think the general point, as opposed to a gambling system. But it's just, imagine if you wanted to go to a casino, but it's like, oh yeah, you can only pay in materials. Wait, what's this? Who's this I hear? Oh! A wild turgeon has appeared. How's it going? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, thought it might be a Scorpius, and he's getting home pissed. What's going on here? Well, thanks for dropping by. Huh? Is your Poochie? Chew on this. Oh yeah. That's the funny thing is about cats is, you know, it's like whatever you get them, they don't care about that. They care about the packaging that it came in. That's been my experience with cat toys. Oh, that's a nice toy, but look at that box. Hold on. Killer Spud says, we can't hear them. Does that mean you can't hear Turgeon? Hold on. It worked before. Hold on. Hold on. There's mic, and then there's desktop audio, and audio input capture. Do. Yeah, everyone's saying I'm talking to myself. Well, I have been talking to myself for the past like 4 hours. So nothing much has changed there. Streamer mode is enabled. Voice connected. This was working the other night. Speaking of cats, have you seen the cat gravy boats? Hold on. So if I got properties here. Ooh. There's a lot of options. This is echoing now. Great. Robot spatula. We're doing live tweaks. It's all going sideways. Okay. Both feeds. So why don't I... Zero. What did you say? It probably does sound like I'm going insane. But when you say something though, it actually makes the line go up. So maybe it's in the advanced audio properties. Audio input capture. Keep speaking. Is that... Can people hear now? Hello, people? Yeah. Oh god, it's quitting. Oh god. Yeah, people are not able to hear you. I wish I understood what to do. There's so many buttons. What stream from? I'm using OBS. And yes, it is an Earth-like. Oh! Yay! Look at that. What a beauty. How much? Yeah, it's already been discovered. Just wondering here, maybe. I really wish I could figure out what's going on, because it does. Yeah, you people should be hearing Turgeon. If you're not hearing Turgeon, then it's just gonna sound like a crazy man talking to himself. But you know what? That's okay. Don't you call me crazy. 600K. Oh. The streaming seems like hard work, is what Lee Mitchell says. Well, if I worked harder, I would have learned how to make this audio work. But we see a spot in the lower left of the hologram. What? See the spot in the lower left of the hologram. Do you mean like the on the Earth like hologram? Like, do you think there's something on the planet? Do you think this is Raxla? This actually looks like quite an islandy Earth-like. A lot of islands, not a lot of yeah, it says on the planet. Well, let's see if we can get a nice shot of this. Camera mode. And Captain Jack Sparrow lives on this island planet. Yeah, just that spot means Earth-like or ammonia. Okay, so that's kind of the tell, eh? All right. Well, I did not know that. Right. A space boob. Yeah. You gotta look for that nipple. That's the tell. That means it's Earth-like. Yeah. So hold on. Tato Chip saying, "What's your default audio device set in Windows, and does that match what is set in OBS?" That is a good question. No. Well, the thing is, like, I'm getting desktop audio. Like, under desktop audio, I see that it's all on. So, I mean, like, every time Turgeon talks, I'm seeing the line go up. So I'm not really sure what else to do. Just like maybe try... Is there anything I could do in Discord? Yeah. Oh well. You'll just be the voice in my head. And people will think I'm literally going crazy. I'll just pretend that Turgeon is like it's like Ghost Dad in that Bill Cosby movie. Yeah. What was that, Turgeon? Yes. Kill them all, you said? Yes, I must obey. I must. All right. And we are 3 jumps away from our destination. I haven't really been paying attention to the... Ooh, what's this? What do you mean basket case? It's like a roll cage. It's for protection. The galaxy is a dangerous place. That's why I've equipped my asp with lots of metal bars. They're saying the game audio isn't coming through either. That's interesting. So you can't hear the game audio? Oh. Interesting. Well, hold on. Audio input capture. Yeah, I just see the mic there. Can you even hear the music? No music? Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, man, that's... Oh, just heavy breathing? Hold on. Oh, bugger. Of course, trying to do too many things at once. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. This FSD cooldown gives me enough time to... Okay, what if I do... Okay, I'm going to add audio input source. Add to existing. And then it only gives me the microphone. Huh. There's no filters. Just my lovely voice. Man, you guys have been missing out. There's been electrical music and all this great stuff happening. What about this? Did that change anything? Jiminy Cricket. No, I don't think that would have. Ooh. Okay. How about now? Eh? No. That wouldn't work. Just go into options in OBS settings and select a different source. You would think that I could just figure this out, right? But I am not an expert. Go into audio options. Okay, audio. Desktop audio device. Default? Apply? Maybe that'll work? Uh-oh. Oh, you know what it is? Hold on, let me do this. Oh, people, of course, as usual, want information on 3 Guys, 1 Ship yet. Oh, wait, what's going on? Can you hear me? Tajana! No, I can't hear him. Oh, the tables have turned. Go away. Eh? so I can't hear Turgeon anymore. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I can hear you now. Okay. People on the stream, can you hear everything now? Is the problem fixed? Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Alright, well, you know what? I'm just going to get to this final destination, and then we're going to terminate this stream. This has gone terribly wrong. Until you showed up. Until you showed up, and then all the audio systems break. Robot Turgeon has struck again. His disease is spreading. Maybe that was just enough for them. It was good enough. Just the soothing sound of my somber voice. Ooh, look at this. Unexplored, and it's a big white one. He's always... when I look at these stars, I'm reminded of, like, staring into television screens and, on the bad channels, you know what I'm talking about? Remember those channels that had nothing on them? Alright, and we are one jump away from the rendezvous. Thank Christ. Can people hear me at least? Is this this may be echoey and strange, but is it legible? Can you understand me? It's audible. Yeah. Sunday! Live in the galaxy. One teabag to rule them all. From Cooper Orbital T. Ooh. Look at this star. Alright, and now I have to figure out where the waypoint is. Alright, people hear me fine. That is quite a big star. First discovered by Iron Windsock. And that is an interesting name. And ooh, I see. This is probably the meetup point. Of course. Alright, and I'm just going to flip over here and take a look at the forum thread that Greatest posted, which has all the info you could ever want. And we are at Heaven's Lathe. Effective radius of the rings are 12 light seconds, and it has a mass of 5.16 times 10 to the power of 17 kilograms, slightly greater than Thebe, a small moon of Jupiter. As the neutron star has a radius on the order of 10 kilometers, this object has an exceptionally large ring size relative to the central body. Well, it's like a... Well, anyway. These massive metal-rich rings would provide enough material for hundreds of years for any colony. Meet up for everyone in the rings. Get together and blow some instances. You can use the text... So this is just kind of coordinate yourself. So... It's pretty much just... Yeah. I'll probably... If I'm on tomorrow night after I get home, I'll see if there's anyone in FleetCom. Because I'm in open right now, so I don't think there'll be many people here. I think waypoints are a little bit scary and open. Because, I mean, the amount of time that took me to have to do this detour was enough time for a murder hobo to get here. Well, yeah. I mean... So, for the audience, Turgid is commenting that, you know, that could be a bannable offense, so, you know. But, well, I would say that if I hadn't kind of encouraged them to do so earlier in the streams. So, I've kind of... yeah, I've kind of made a small mistake there. But yeah. Well, I mean, either way, if someone tried to gank me, they would be decimated by my powerful asp. They have no idea what this asp can pull off. And why am I not getting a reading on this? This is a tiny little neutron star, eh? Oh. Yeah. This looks like a giant space spinal. It's like a record player. Wonder if I could just run around the rings and make a sound. Or I wonder if you uploaded this image. If that would actually be a sound. Wow, this is kind of crazy. Like, I feel like I'm entering a space vortex right now. Swallowing me whole! Very nice. So I think the ticket's going to be to get inside these rings. And since there's nobody here, I'll just pick a point and see what happens. Oh man, I wish you guys could hear this music. I got Tom Cook on randomized. It just okay. We're okay. We're okay. Oops. And we're in. Oh my. Now that is pretty cool. I gotta say, Great Test knows how to pick them. Look at that view. Tell you what. Why don't you all go to Tom Cook's SoundCloud by typing in Tom Cook plus SoundCloud into the Googles and just pick a Tom Cook song of your very own to accompany this amazing site. Like, look at that. I love that. Just poking out of the asteroid field with its neutron jets. Especially my nose is Great Test. Alright, let's not crash into any asteroids. Man! You don't see sites like this every day. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Okay. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. Nothing happened. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. And then Tato Chip asked, you wrote a song. Well, yes, I worked with Tom Cook. We were getting all creative and helped him write some lyrics to a song that he put out on his SoundCloud. And actually, the chords as well. But that's why it's definitely not one of his better ones because I wrote it. His original work is a little bit more amazing, but Tom is a really awesome collaborative fellow. You know, he definitely, you know, he's working with other people, tries to kind of mold and vibe to what they're doing. Like a lot of times when I would he would do songs for me, it would just be a case where he would say like, "What are you working on?" I'd say, "Well, I'm kind of working on like an adventure-y sort of episodes," and he would two hours later, send me 17 tracks that were literally beyond perfect. It's like, I told him like 2 words, and he extrapolated everything I could possibly ever want. And that's just amazing. Surgeon calls him a musical polymath, for those of you who can't hear the voices inside of my head. Oh, that was Dangus. Oh, yeah. Boosting through an asteroid field. Let's turn flight assist off. There we go. Good things happen to me. Ah, okay. This thing, I'm starting to feel nervous about my decisions here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, and how many stops along the way to Colonia have actual bases that we can like refuel and restock at? Yeah, if he's there, that'll pop up. So something like 6 or 7, 8 or 9 or something like that. It's not a whole bunch. Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, that's not too bad. Right. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to sit down on one of these asteroids. Easy does it. Cutting thrust and... Oops. Uh-oh. And set her down. Oh, I can't even touch the surface. Come on. Oh well. And we're going to call it a night there. So here I am, waypoint 4, in an asteroid field surrounding, in the rings of a neutron star. Where's that neutron star? Where you at? I want to see you. Hello? Oh, there it is. Okay, well, anyway, we will pick up the journey later, probably tomorrow. So stay tuned, and stay dangus, and hopefully next time we'll have the audio issues fixed. This is Spatula. Yeah, I know. I should get used to asking those questions. Can you hear the music, or is it just my lovely voice? Anyway, but thanks to you guys who have been sticking it out. Hope to see you next time, and have a good evening. Bye.